Alrighty, we are live. This is the UEFA Champions League final watch party. And we are live here as they are still doing the pregame music performing as they always do. But I am very excited for this matchup here. Manchester City, Inter Milan. Manchester City going for the treble, which for those of you that do not follow soccer means 3 titles in the same season. They have already won the Premier League. They also have won the FA Cup against Manchester United, and now they are searching for their first ever Champions League trophy. It's amazing to think that a team coached by Pep Guardiola, who's had success everywhere he's gone, has not lifted the Champions League trophy. But that is the case with Manchester City. They've been there, they just haven't been able to get the job done. But they are pretty heavy favorites coming into the day today against Inter Milan. Now, for those of you that are watching this live or on repeat, let me just kind of let you guys know how this works. So I will not be showing the actual game, audio or video, and the reason behind that is very clearly this. UEFA, I can't even put highlights of Champions League games on my Instagram or my TikTok. I actually got basically a copyright strike by doing that back in the semifinal game between Manchester City and Real Madrid. So I will not be doing that. That is not something that I will be able to do. I will not be putting any video or audio of the game. However, I definitely will be watching along with you. Let me go ahead and show you. I believe you guys probably saw it at the beginning. I think it was actually the first thing that loaded was the screen that I'm probably going to be sharing with you guys for most of the game. And that is, let me find it, this one right here. So this is what I'll show you guys for the majority of the game. So this is just, let's kind of go through this together. These are the confirmed lineups for the game today. Start with Manchester City. They go with 3 at the back here. So they're going to go with 3 defenders. Now, Stones is a defender. However, they kind of use him like a defensive midfielder here with Rodri. Then they're going to use 4 midfielders, although you can look at this as 3 at the back because these are 3 defenders right here, obviously, but Stones is also a defender. You can look at this a few different ways. You can look at this as Bernardo Silva can play on a wing and not just in the midfield, so he easily could slide up and be like a right winger. Same with Grealish, he could also easily play on the wing. Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne are definitely midfielders, so they'll definitely stay in the midfield. Now, that doesn't mean that they don't attack, but they're definitely clear midfielders. They are not wingers or strikers. And then, obviously, Erling Haaland up top as the sole striker there. Now we look at Inter. They also go with 3 at the back. Now, they do pretty much play 5 midfielders. This is pretty accurate. They go 3 at the back, 5 midfielders, Lautaro Martinez and also Dzeko up top as the 2 strikers. Now, Lautaro Martinez is probably the guy, if you look at this roster, who has the most experience in big games. He obviously played in the final of the FIFA World Cup with Argentina just about 6 months ago. So he's definitely a guy that's got plenty of experience when it comes to playing in big games. I apologize if you guys are seeing the side of my face a lot. I'm in a new house. We still are unpacking. We recently moved, so we kind of have our stuff all over the place. But so I don't really have a very solid setup right now. But that's kind of the way that the teams are going to line up. And then what I'll do once the game begins is I'll make sure this is on onefootball.com. It's great. Great app, by the way, for soccer news and scores. If you guys want to download it, it's wonderful. Not a sponsor or anything, but I really, really enjoy their app. I think it works wonderfully. But that's kind of the way that we're looking right now as far as the lineup is concerned. What I'll go ahead and do, I'll go ahead and switch back to our normal camera angle here of just me. They are currently bringing out the trophy right now. so that both fan bases can see. Now, for anybody interested, if you're wondering who I'm cheering for, I am a Barcelona fan. So very, very easy for me to cheer for Manchester City, with Pep Guardiola being a culé for his whole life. I expect him to be back at Barcelona someday as well. So I'm very, very easily cheering for Manchester City. They are pretty heavy favorites in this game, as I did state. Milan very, very easily could get this job done. It's not like they're just a pushover team. They're a wonderful, wonderful team with a ton of talent. But I don't see them. I don't see them being able to beat Manchester City. Man City has actually figured it out this year, I think, and they are actually ready to get over that hump. Again, if we want to look at the lineups again, we have both teams coming out of the tunnels right now on the live broadcast, but we have, again, this is Inter Milan, starting 11, former Barcelona product Onana in goal, 3 at the back, 5 in the midfield, with our 2 attacking in Edin Dzeko and Lautaro Martinez up top. Manchester City goes with the single striker in Erling Haaland, who's been incredible. Grealish, Gundogan, De Bruyne, and Bernardo Silva in the midfield. Although, again, like I said, Silva and Grealish could easily slide up to play wings. Stones and Rodri, the 2 defensive midfielders, and 3 at the back in Ruben Diaz, Ave, and Akanji here. Should be a very, very exciting game. I'm trying to get up to where, for some reason on my stream, let me just a moment here. I'm trying to get to where I can see your comments because for some reason this is not allowing me to do this. Okay, I hope this doesn't stop the stream. Bear with me one moment. There we go. Okay, I think you guys should be able to see me now, as I should be live on the stream here. Let me go ahead and edit something real quick. Hopefully you guys should be able to see me there now. Perfect. Okay, there we go. They're just about to kick off here. It looks like Milan will start with possession. Yep, they will. Lautaro Martinez walking up to the ball to get things kicked off here. And here we go. In Istanbul, Turkey, 2023 Champions League final is underway. Again, Milan controls possession first. I would expect Milan to be very conservative. I don't think they're going to take a lot of chances early on, especially. I think they're really going to try to just get settled into the game. If you make any mistakes against City, they're just so talented all over the pitch and so well coached by Pep Guardiola that they can easily make you pay on counterattacks. So I expect them to be fairly conservative early on. They do kick it out of bounds here, so Manchester City does have control and loses it, gives it right back to Milan here. Ooh, early chance here for Milan, but Dzeko lost it. Dzeko just lost his footing there as they're showing Pep Guardiola here on the sideline. Again, my opinion, best coach in the history of European football. It's not even close. I don't think that there's anybody that's been as successful as he has everywhere he's gone. He's won titles everywhere. He's extremely responsible for Messi's success early on in his career at Barcelona. He's the one that basically realized we need to build a team around this, 18, 17, 19-year-old kid, and they did so and went out and won 4 Champions Leagues under Pep with, Messi and Xavi and Iniesta. Then he goes to Bayern Munich and they win titles. Now he goes to Manchester City, who had really never been good in the history of their club, and they've won titles upon title upon title. They've won Premier Leagues. The only thing they haven't won yet is the one they're looking for today, the Champions League final. City here in control for the last little bit, and now they do give it away again to Milan. Yeah, Milan really looks content to be playing back in their own end right now. Again, I would not expect them to be extremely aggressive, especially early on. Once they get a little more settled into the game, they'll definitely start to take their chances. Looks like, on the other hand, City is pressing really high right now. And here they go. Gundogan combines with De Bruyne. Haaland with an early shot, but he was offside. Pretty clearly offside. Haaland has not been himself these last couple games. He really wasn't good against Madrid in the semifinal in either leg. He really wasn't good at all. He didn't score. He had a few chances early in one of those league games. And sorry, my wife's just is in here. She's fine. I don't know what's funny. But yeah, he really wasn't a factor at all. So we'll see. I mean, they're going to need him to be today. This is a final. This is a big time game, and he's going to need to show up. And an early foul on, looks like City. Yep, they do have a player down, but he's okay. Barella. Oh, not much there. Not much there. Looks like he tried to really sell contact between he and Gundogan. But hopefully you guys can see now. It should look fairly good on your screen as far as what minute we're in and things like that. Let me try to see if I can get it to where it shows. Not really. Here, let's try this. See if maybe this shows up a little better. Boy, City with a really good chance here. Ooh. Bernardo Silva, who's just fantastic, by the way. I think one of the most underrated players in the world. Ooh. Really good chance for City. Bernardo Silva just missed it. Tried to go back post from over on the right wing there. Dribbled all the way into the area and just curled it wide. Really good chance early on from City. Wow. 6th minute in Istanbul, Turkey. 0-0 in this game. Let me see if I can get it on. If UEFA does kind of like a better live. I think theirs might be a little better as far as being more intuitive and letting us see kind of what's going on. Yeah, there we go. That might be a little better for you guys. Let me know if that looks a little better as far as showing you guys more what's going on in the game. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Let me know, you guys, in the comments there, who you guys expect to win the game, or if you guys have any predictions or any questions about the game. And I'll definitely do my best to respond here. I'll go ahead and turn my camera off for a brief moment so you guys don't have to watch me eating my lunch. First chance for Milan. Ooh, good defense there from City. Again, guys, my camera's just off right now. because I am eating my lunch. So I just didn't want to show you guys, have to watch me eat my lunch here. So, and I'm staying quiet too because I have my mic pretty far away, so you guys don't have to hear me chewing and all that. But hope you guys are enjoying the game from wherever you're watching. Currently 0-0 in the 11th minute here between Manchester City and Inter Milan in the Champions League final. Thank you so much for tuning in live or on repeat. If you have not done so already, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube or like the page on Facebook as well. You can also follow my Twitch, where I'm currently live right now as well. Here comes Inter again. And looks like Inter's going to get their first corner. As Arcade knocks it out of bounds there. Yeah, trying to get it in. Barella trying to find Dzeko in the middle there. And just deflect it off of Ake for a corner. And they went short with the corner there. Did Inter. And nothing going. Here comes City. Lautaro Martinez went down on the other end, looking for a free kick, but was not given. And now Grealish loses it out of play. And Inter will be back in control. Not too far away from being done eating my lunch here, guys. Bear with me just a couple more minutes. And I'll turn my camera back on here. So far, both teams really just trying to fill each other out early on here. No real chances yet, other than, I guess, Bernardo Silva did have the one where he missed just wide. Alright, everybody. Apologize for that. Let me go ahead and get the camera back on, and we're back here. Well, maybe not. Huh. Well, me may have to come out of the camera app and back in. As City with a great chance here. Grealish. Oof. Well defended from Inter Milan. I think City wants a handball maybe. But DeMarco is down. Let me get my camera back on here, guys. Okay. Huh. This is interesting. I'm not sure why it's not working. It just was. Man, it still is not working. That is very, very odd, you guys. Because I can see it in my camera app, and I can see it on my phone. My phone is the camera that I use for my streams, and it's very clearly showing on both the app on my computer and also the app on my phone that the camera is on. So I really don't know. Boy, and you see Pep. They just put the camera on Pep, and he's telling his guys to relax. Because, I mean, if you're watching this game, I'm sure you'll probably agree with me. All right, guys, I think we're gonna have to go. Yeah, see, it's still just showing the. Yeah,